Okay. Had to fix the camera there. It felt like dying. Last time, I don't think we made a lot of progress. We found some places we hadn't been yet. We also found some stuff that we would have a lot of trouble doing, because I do not have it in me to do music puzzles, but we'll give them another shot, if I can get back to where they are, anyway. Alright, this was not a way out. Alright. Okay. I'll just keep going and try to find where it was. Yeah. It's definitely where we ran across them. Here we go. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. What? Do I have to do it again to reopen it? Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Hold on. Um... Nope. Now, are they the same notes across all of them? Because that's like a... Maybe. Okay, so I know the first two notes are the same, I think. And do the rest just kind of go downward? Yeah, okay. Alright, that goes over the wall here. Ooh, okay. What? What? Play it again. Beep, beep. Dup. Beep. Derp? No. Is the ringing supposed to distract me from the bird song, or is it a clue to something else? Ah! Okay. Cheap. Oh, that's a long note. Cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Why are they easier to understand with the distractions? Cheap, cheap. Wait, what? That doesn't have a long note in it. Oh, this you're saying I just have to make them the same note? Or do I have to do both like this? No. Cheap, cheap. Do it again. That's not helpful. Because... are the first two notes the same? Yeah. Is it like... Sure. Do it again. Cheap, cheap. Okay, so the hard part is that I'm not getting... I've got 5 notes and I've only got room for 4 of them. And this one taught me it would be a long note. But this one sounds like 2 different notes going in this spot. Oh, are you telling me I need to listen to the howling this time? That's then it's right? Do it again. Let me hear you. Yeah. Interesting. So who makes this noise? Whoa. No! This is not helpful. Is that like... No. It was not. Ugh. worst part is the way they overlap. So I think it's when they're going... Yeah. Except good luck figuring out what note those are. What notes those are. Yeah. I guess it's really hard to compare them when they're different different qualities. Oh. Okay. I have to go back around somewhere. This is not the way. No! Alright, where am I looking for... Oh, is it going up there? Into the bamboo forest? Oh no. There's the cable. It goes up into that tree. I don't have to follow it, do I? Wait, where is it? It's going that way. Okay. There you go. Ooh! Alright. These are easy. I can do these. It's a trapdoor. Oh no! Can I go around it? About this stuff again. Fine, we'll go around back. Well, yeah, it looks like it'll have to be to the outside. Okay. Can I go out this way? No. Because I don't know how to solve those yet. Alright. So we'll go around, come back. Somehow I don't think this is what they're expecting me to do at this point. But it's what we're doing. Okay. So those guys went over there. No! Okay. We went up here. Followed the things up. Which went Ooh. Alright. This is an interesting, is this anything interesting going on down here? Is it significant? I don't know. Is there a difference between the small dot and the big one? Do they have to be traversed in order? They have to be traversed in order. From smallest to biggest. Good luck comparing the sizes of smaller things. Oh, good heck. That's not possible. If I do that, I can't cover that one. If I do that, I can't. Can I just go in reverse order? No. Oh no! It's not a size thing. I still have to listen to notes. This is even worse! Okay. No? Yeah. Okay, so I guess the high notes are the smaller dots. Come on. Maybe that's it? What? No. Mhm. Is that it? No. Okay, well, this one here. What do we got? And then, don't give me three different tunes at once. I can't do it. Okay, the first one that went in had 5 notes. That's not going to help me. Yeah. Toot, toot, toot. That might be it. And that means this. No! Nope. I don't want to brute force it. I don't want to brute force it. Um. Ooh. So I tried this one already. Right? Did I? Okay, tip up, tip up. Yeah, I can't do notes. Fine, I get it. Ugh. Ah, birds. No. So that's um what? What? So if it's toot 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 toot, then I have no idea how to draw that, even if that. What? What? This is not it. So, huh? Okay, just put this back in. Why do you give me 3 different birds to listen to? Keep listening till I have some idea of what it's doing. It's never gonna happen. Herf. Uh, No. And it's like the longer I wait, like the more out of sync the different bird songs get. I'm gonna sit here waiting forever. Either. Mm. That's not right at all. That's probably the same one I just did, actually. Ugh. I did try this one. Fairly sure. Yeah. See, this was moderately easy. This one... Stretch out sometimes. Okay, so are those two smallest dots the same size, or is this one bigger than this one? I did that one too. The birds. Okay, so it sounds like it ends with this guy, then that guy. Do it again. Oh, that guy, then this guy. But then there's no... Because the one that goes... Deet, 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 deet. There's no way I can draw that. Because if I draw two less high notes, I cannot draw a higher note and get out at the same time. So it's got to be a different bird than that one. Doot, 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 doot. Ah. Ah. Okay, so this shape that I'm trying to draw, how do I get away with actually drawing it? I don't know if I can. Okay. Ah! What? What? Okay, definitely gonna have to sit here a little bit till these guys aren't talking over each other. At least, hopefully, that's what's gonna happen. Can't do it, man. I don't have the... I don't have the ears that can do this. Ah! Tortit, tortit. Which bird do I even believe? Why? I think I heard this. Please, no more. Alright, now we have purple coming out of here. We just powered up some purple. Does this go into the bamboo forest? Looks like. Oh yeah, we were waiting for we have to follow the unsettling noises. But there's an area with a room in it. Oh. What do I do with this? Which appears to be the source of the unsettling noises. Or is it just a distraction of some kind? Alright, here we have power. Alright. That's already been turned on and opened. Let's just power up the laser. Say goodbye to music puzzles for hopefully ever. Oh, I needed... That's just gonna shoot right over the bamboo, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. So that one is in order.